What's up guys, Dan here from the Krystal Kaos TCG, and today I'm going to be doing a video of the rules for the Krystal Kaos TCG. Now I've wanted to make a rule video for a while, but I had to play test the game to make sure all the rules seemed fair and played well and was fun to play with. So finally I've got enough information to make a video on the rules. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you the basics of the game, the board, how you win, the main cards you play, and all that sort of stuff. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the video on how to play. So let's get started. Krystal Kaos is a trading card game played with two people, both whom have a deck of around 36 to 40 cards. Could be whatever you want, but the best way to play is with around 36 to 40 cards. The goal of the game is to bring your opponent's crystal health down to 0. When I mean your opponent's crystal, that's the thing you attack that brings down the health, and each opponent's crystal starts at 20 life points. So once the crystal gets down to 0, they lose. It can be brought down when attacking your opponent if they have no creature cards played in creature areas. Creature areas are these 4 little boxes at the bottom. You don't have to play with a board. I just think it's easier to play with a board because it just shows you where everything can go and it just looks nicer too. So the creature areas are the 4 boxes on the bottom row. You have to unlock all the creature areas in order from left to right. There's a number on each of the creature areas in the top left corner, and that's which creature area it is. So creature area 1, you have to unlock that one first, then creature area 2, then creature area 3 and 4. So it's just in order from left to right. So at the beginning of the game, you have, let's say you have your deck right here. Okay, and then what you do at the beginning of the game, when it's your turn, you draw 4 cards. So you draw 4 cards, and you gain 4 shards. So just for this example, we'll use these little white poker chips as shards. So shards are the currency of the game, and they are paid to play creatures, unlock zones, and build bridges. And at the start of every turn after your first turn, you still gain 4 shards. And instead of drawing 4 cards at the beginning of your turn, you just draw 1. What you'd want to do at the start of the game, you really can't do anything unless you have a creature area unlocked. So what you'd want to do is you'd want to unlock the creature areas, but again, you can only do them in order. But how much do the creature areas cost to unlock? Well, on the board, in the bottom right corner, on each creature area, it tells you how much they cost to unlock. The first one costs 2 shards. The second one costs 4 shards, the third one costs 8, and the last one costs 16. The more you have, the more they cost. Like, they cost a lot because the pacing of the game is just that way. So at the beginning of the game you only have like 1, and then at like closer to the end you have like 2 or maybe even 3. You hardly ever have the 4th one, but it's just there just in case. So let's say it's the beginning of the game and I go first. So what I do is I draw my 4 cards, and then I gain my 4 shards. So I have 4 shards. Then what I'd want to do, since I can't really do anything else, I'd want to pay 2 shards. So I'm going to pay these 2 shards to unlock my first creature area. Now what I can do, I can play any creature in that creature area. But to do that, I'd have to pay its amount of shards. So for example, Luxian Battle Soldier costs 3 shards to play. So you can't play any creature cards unless you pay for them. So since I don't have enough shards to play Luxian Battle Soldier, I'd have to wait till next turn when I get enough shards. So let's say it's the next turn, I gain another 4 shards. Now I'm on 6 shards and I have more than enough to play Luxian Battle Soldier. So what I'd do is I'd pay 3 shards because that's how much it costs. It always tells you in the top right corner in the little crystal area how much you have to pay for that card to play it. And Luxian Battle Soldier costs 3 shards. So I pay my 3 shards and now I can play my Luxian Battle Soldier in my first creature area. You cannot play creature cards in any of the creature areas that are locked. So let's say I wanted to play Luxian Battle Soldier in the second creature area. I can't do that because it's locked. I can only play it in my unlocked ones. So that's how you play creature cards. So let's talk about creature cards. So a creature card is any card that has a blue background, like right near the text box or under here, under the artwork. And creature cards are the only cards that have a little crystal, because that's how much you have to pay to play them. And they are also the only cards that show what power and health they have at the bottom. For example, Glacier Yeti is a creature that costs 6 shards to play, and he has 370 power and 200 health. One also unique thing to creature cards is the crystal. So it's kind of hard to see on this card, but in between the power and health, there's a little box and it says what crystal it belongs to. So the crystal of a card is basically the element of a card, and for example, Glacier Yeti belongs to the Oceanum crystal, which is the water crystal. The main significance of which crystal the creature belongs to is creatures with the same crystal combo off of each other better, they work together well, and there's different abilities that allow them to do certain things. Also, some creature cards have an ability. For example, Luxian Battle Soldier here has a text box at the bottom, and that is his ability. If a creature has an ability, it has a little text box on the bottom, and that's what its ability is. So Luxian Battle Soldier's ability reads, all of your played Luke's creatures with 3 or less shards gain 50 power for every other played Luke's creature with 3 or less shards. So, in this case, let's say you've unlocked 2 creature areas, and you had Luxian Battle Soldier played there, and this guy, Sam Smiley, played here. Since Sam Smiley is a Luke's creature, Luxian Battle Soldier's ability works on him. So since all of you played Luke's creatures with 3 or less shards gain 50 power for every other Luke's creature with 3 or less shards. So now, since Sam Smiley is a Luke's creature with 3 or less shards, he gains 50 power. And since Luxian Battle Soldier is a creature with 3 or less shards, he also gains 50 power. So they both end up gaining 100 power because they both work with the ability. So that's how abilities work on creature cards. One other thing, this is on all cards, but in the very bottom left corner, written very small, is the rarity of a card. So this could be on any type of card, not just creature cards. But for example, Glacier Yeti is a rare card, and also in the other corner, it's hard to see, but it says P1, and this one is 001, so it's the first card in the set. So it'll say that for each different card. So that's just how that works. So now you may be wondering, alright, so I know that you can play creature cards, and you have to pay to play them, and you can only play them in unlocked creature areas. How can I win the game? So to win the game, you must bring your opponent's crystal down to 0 life points. So your opponent, they have the same board that you do to start off with. And the only way to attack your opponent's crystal is if they have no creature cards played in any of these creature areas. Let's say you have Glacier Yeti played here, and your opponent has no creature cards played at all. You attack the crystal, and then they lose a point. What if your opponent has creatures played in the creature areas. There's no board here, but let's pretend your opponent has a Luxian Battle Soldier right here. So now that they have a creature played in a creature area, you can't attack the crystal. The way to get rid of your creature's cards is by killing that creature. And you can only kill a creature if your power, so if your power right there is higher than their health. So let's say it's my turn and I wanted to attack this Luxian Battle Soldier. So what I'd have to do is I'd have to look at my power versus this guy's health. So my power is 370 and this Luxian Battle Soldier's health is 200. Since my power is greater than that Luxian Battle Soldier, I can kill it. So now I can attack his crystal. But I cannot attack his crystal on this turn because one of the main rules is you can only attack once with a creature per turn. So if I kill this guy, I can't attack my opponent's crystal until next turn with Glacieti because your creature can only attack once per turn. Unless there's some sort of card ability that says otherwise, but that's the main rule. Let's say this Luxian Battle Soldier wanted to kill my Glacieti. So let's look at his power. He has 150 power and I have 200 health. So that Luxian Battle Soldier cannot kill my Glacieti because he has less power than my health. You can only kill a creature with high power than that health. And let's say he attacks it anyways, nothing happens. If a creature attacks another creature but it cannot kill that creature, nothing happens. So now we've learned how to attack your opponent's creatures and that you can only attack the crystal if they have no creature cards played. But in reality, if I was playing my Glacieti here and he had a Luxian Battle Soldier in his creature area, I could not attack that because I would need something to be played in this little box right here. So all of these little 4 boxes at the top are called bridge areas. The first one is the first bridge area, second bridge area, third bridge area, and fourth bridge area. They all correspond to the creature area below it. So this is a little bit confusing. So you cannot attack unless you have a bridge built in the corresponding creature area. So to build a bridge, you need to pay an amount of shards. And that amount of shards is how much it costs to pay to unlock the corresponding creature area. So the first creature area costs 2 shards to unlock, just as the first bridge area. So let's say I have 2 shards here, and let's say I want to build a bridge in the first bridge area. So I would pay 2 shards, and I can play it here. Now, since these all cost different amounts, this bridge would cost the same shards to play as to unlock this creature area. This bridge would cost the same as unlocking this creature area, and this bridge would cost the same as unlocking this creature area. So they all cost the same as the corresponding creature area. Unlike the creature areas, bridges don't have to be bought in order. So if I really wanted to, and I had enough money to build it, I could pay 4 shards to build a bridge right here. The bridges don't have to be built in order. The creature areas have to be unlocked in order, but the bridges don't. You'd really only want to build bridges if the creature area below it was unlocked. So you might be thinking, well, if I have Glacieti played right here, and I had a bridge right here, can't I just move him into this bridge and then attack? Well, you actually can't. You can only attack with a creature in the corresponding bridge. Also, let's say I had this guy played in this creature area. I can't go over into this bridge. I can only go into that bridge if I'm in the corresponding creature area. So now, since I have a bridge played, I can attack and kill that Luxian Battle Soldier. Now, let's say it's my turn and I haven't attacked yet, and my opponent has no creature cards played in their creature areas. So now I can attack their Krystal because I have this bridge played, so I can attack with my Glacier Yeti. So I'd enter this bridge and I'd attack the Krystal. But how much damage would it do to their Krystal? The answer is very simple. Just look on the board. In the top left corner where it says which creature area it is, whichever number it is. So let's say for the first one, it has a 1 in the top left corner. So that means it'd do 1 damage to the Krystal. The second one has a 2, so it'd do 2 damage to the Krystal. The next one, 3 damage, and then the next one, 4 damage. So whatever it says in the top left corner of the board, that's how much damage it would do to the Krystal. The first bridge / creature area is 1, second bridge 2, third bridge 3, fourth bridge 4 damage. That's another reason why the higher up the creature area is, the more it is to unlock, because the more damage you can deal to your opponent. Okay, so now with all this new knowledge on how to play the game, let's go over on what your first turn may look like. So let's say it's your turn and you go first. So you start off by drawing 4 cards. So I have my 4 cards, and then you gain your 4 shards. Right here. I'll put them right here for now. What I'm going to do first is, since I can only unlock these in the order that they are, I'm going to pay 2 shards to unlock the first creature area. Then what I will do is I will pay these also 2 shards to build my first bridge. I don't have any more shards, so I can't play any creatures. But what I can do is I can wait till next turn to get more shards, and then I can play a creature and attack. So let's say my opponent does the same exact thing. So now it's my turn again. So then I draw 1 card, and then I gain my 4 shards. Right here. Now I have enough to play my Luxian Battle Soldier. So I will pay 3 shards to play my Luxian Battle Soldier right here in my first creature area. Then, since my opponent has no creature cards played in the creature areas, I will attack for 1 point, since that's how much it says the damage will deal in the top left corner of the creature area. So now my opponent is onto 19 health. So let's say my opponent, they play a Molten Python. Let's say they play this card in their creature area. They'd have the same board as me. I just can't fit it all in the frame, so I'll just put their card there. So let's say they do that. Now, since they have a creature card played, I cannot attack the Krystal. So what I'd have to do is I'd have to kill their Molten Python first. Let's go look at the power and health. My creature has 150 power, and their creature has 100 health. Since I have greater power than their health, I can go attack their Molten Python and kill it. So now their Molten Python dies. Now they don't have any creature cards played, but I cannot attack the Krystal on this turn because I'd already attacked with this creature. So there you go, guys. That's a little explanation of how the game might start off when you play Krystal Kaos. In part 2, I will show you some other kinds of cards that you can play. But in this video, I just wanted to explain the basics of the game, the main cards you will play, and how you can attack and how you can win. I hope you enjoyed the video. Stay tuned for part 2, where I'll be showing you some of the other cards that you can play, and the other kinds of cards, the other types of cards. And I hope you'd enjoyed it. Please like, comment, subscribe, follow me on Instagram. And yeah, so I hope you found this interesting. Have an amazing day, guys, and bye.